Hello Virgo, welcome to your November 2018 general horoscope reading with me. Virgo, let me know all about it. Drop me a comment below. How was last month? How are you feeling here going into Scorpio season? What new is coming up for you? All that jazz. So, I'm really excited to talk to you guys for November here. In Scorpio season, which is a very deep and healing and cleansing month. And it looks really positive, I have to say, right off the bat. So I'm excited to go over the major astrological events happening with you. Of course, Virgo, we'll get into your psychic message with the tarot and a rune stone. Excuse me, sorry. But before I get into that, Virgo, I have to let you know, if you haven't seen already, I've started a new YouTube series. It's called Lion Light Laughs. It's the zodiac signs in comedy. Okay, like I'm so excited about this new series because I've been wanting to just bring more joy, laughter, and silliness to you guys and just to the world. So please, if you haven't yet, check it out. And also, I have a Facebook page now, so it's about time, right? So that link is going to be below in the descriptions box, of course. So follow me there. You'll be able to share those Lion Light Laughs videos and the funny stuff much more easily that way. So yada yada. All right, Virgo. Let's break it down. Let's get into it. November 7th. Is the first day that I want you to look out for. It's going to be the Scorpio new moon. Now this Scorpio new moon is looking fabulous. We have the moon sextiling Pluto, which rules Scorpio, and then the moon is going to be trining Mars, its co-ruler, the day before the sun trines Neptune. What all does this mean, Virgo? Well, collectively for all of us. I mean, this is about deep healing and cleansing out old festering wounds. And especially, you know, those deep emotional wounds that we've held in ourselves that maybe we didn't finish healing from, that we haven't finished getting closure from, Virgo. So it's about getting closure and wrapping up old storylines, that old chapter that no longer is a part of your present or your future. So it's beautiful. And be aware with this new moon too. I mean, your psychic awareness, psychic visions can really come to you with this new moon and moon aspecting energy as well. And it's giving you the how-to, Virgo, what to do in order to get this deep healing and wrap it up. Also, on a more fun side, expect your sexual drive to peak. Everyone's sexual drive is going to be peaking at this time. So, woohoo! You know, just know that it's a very, very sensual energy. If you're a woman, fertility is heightened as well with this energy. So if you're looking to get pregnant, great. If not, take some other responsible measures, okay? Also, with that sun trining Neptune, I mean, woo, this is like spelling out massive, beautiful, creative insights and energy coming in. Imagination is really enhanced. Your imagination is just going to be glowing off the charts, you know. So if you do anything creative, film, writing, if you're artistic, all of it, really, it's just going to raise your imaginative facilities and give you more creative solutions to things. So it's really exciting. I'm excited for that aspect. Next, we have November 16th. Venus is moving direct this day. Good news for all of us, especially if you've been experiencing any kind of delays or issues with your love life, with romantic things, partnerships, all of that. can really be cleared up now. And seeing things and seeing the relationship more clearly with Venus moving direct. So all that, lovely, lovely. Now Virgo, Mercury moves retrograde on the same day. And of course you are ruled by Mercury. So as always, with our Mercury retrograde in general, you just might expect some delays and matters of communication. And if you're waiting on any kind of contracts to come through, any legal documents to get finalized, that kind of stuff, they can be put off for a little while longer with this energy, or they just might require a bit more effort. So just know that, with the Mercury retrograde, it is about revising, re-editing. If you're a writer, if you work in journalism or the media, it is an energy where you just might be taking more time to re-edit, re-look at some things before you publish it, before you put it out there, and that's okay. It's just that internal thing of having to go over. So, world doesn't stop. Nothing to worry about. November 23rd, I almost just called you Mercury, Virgo. Jeez Louise. Don't judge me. Okay, so November 23rd, Gemini. It's the Gemini full moon. Gemini is also ruled by Mercury. So, looking at this, there's actually quite a bit of Mercury influence with this month, right? Now, with the Gemini full moon, there is quite a few challenging aspects going on with this. And there's really the sense and feeling of being scattered. So you, others around you, not just you, Virgo, but others are going to just be probably feeling and experiencing a lot more mental sort of Scrabble. It's just going to be like a messy Scrabble game in your brain. So, just a very scattered kind of energy. And that's okay, though. It's bringing up a lot of opposing ideas. Opposing ideas you might have within yourself, trying to make a decision between A or B, black and white, or even with a partner, your way or their way. That kind of stuff, and it's about reaching a compromise. This energy is really demanding us to reach a compromise, find a middle solution instead of the right solution or the left solution. So just understand and be forewarned with that. There's a lot of new opposing ideas coming up. And just give yourself patience and time, Virgo. And give others the same, because conversations are surfacing with this moon, but it's just going to be a bit more difficult for some of us to formulate our thoughts coherently into words. So just that to really look out for with the Gemini full moon, but also with the Gemini full moon, it's a very, very fun energy, Virgo. There's a fun social energy to Gemini, so expect some of that. All right, here we go. We're going to shuffle just a bit more, Virgo, and we'll get your psychic messages. Like a couple of times here. All right, Virgo, here we go. Hey, it's your card, Virgo. Excited to talk about that. Ooh, okay. Wow, Virgo. So, right off the bat, a message I'm getting is a lot of you Virgos are experiencing a retreat this month, where some of you are being encouraged and asked to kind of go on a little mental, spiritual retreat where you just kind of check out of everyday life, everyday worries, everyday routines. You have, I mean, across the board, all of these cards are very time out kind of energies. Like, take a time out is what you're being asked, Virgo, in Scorpio season. Time out and reflecting. Like, my. So here we go. Let's put more of this together, shall we? At the center here, you have the Eight of Cups. And so that's where I'm really getting a retreat for yourself, to go off into your kind of comfort zone, comfort space, environment, where you can kind of collect your thoughts, your feelings. And, you know, this is, you are being, of course, Scorpio is a water sign, and we're in Scorpio season. So it's no surprise, Virgo, that you are being asked to really set aside time to get in touch with your feelings and how you feel about your overall life goal and purpose right now. What is, I'm getting for you Virgos that it's pretty broad this month. What is your spiritual purpose? What do you feel is what is your soul calling to you? What is that destiny? What is that call of destiny for you, Virgo? That is what you're being asked this month. And, you know, as ever evolving souls as we are, we're not always going to be doing just one thing in life. And so it's kind of interesting. This is about really looking at where you are presently. And it looks like some of you Virgos have already been kind of awakened to this. You're already aware of some of this. You've already been thinking about it, I'm getting, with the Hanged Man. And it's almost like, I'm getting the feeling too, some of you Virgos may have had to given up something recently. And having to have given up something, either a part of yourself that was the old you, or giving up a relationship, giving up something about your work habits. That kind of stuff is popping up for you, and something about having to give up something like that is really kind of turning your perspective in a different direction. Because here, Scorpio season is really giving you the duality of things, a dual sort of vision with the Two of Swords here. Swords, very representative of that Mercury energy, okay, that mental energy. And so really, Scorpio season, it's going to be a fantastic time, Virgo, for you to really collect your thoughts. And especially when your planet goes retrograde and stuff, it's going to be a time of really reflecting, redirecting some of your energy, I'm getting. You know, you have your card as well, the Hermit card down here at the bottom of your reading. So this is definitely a deep call to your soul this month. It's a really deep spiritual month for you, Virgo. Okay, and you are going to be brought to crossroads in November. Especially, I'm getting towards the end of November. You are going to be asked to choose, to make a decision. But first, take the adequate time and time out. I mean, look at all of these together. All these guys are taking time out to collect their thoughts, to collect their plans. And at the top of your reading, Virgo, you have the Four of Swords. So I'm getting here too that this is like just a fantastic month, Virgo, for you to rest, but also to dream. And not just dream and do the whole dream journal thing and write down what you see and interpreting dreams and all that jazz, but I'm getting to just kind of amping up your dreams, wishes, and visions. That's really kind of specific with this card that I'm getting, but that's coming up for you, Virgo. Moments. Take your moments this month in Scorpio season. Your intuition is really going to be heightened this month as well, especially whenever you go on that retreat and you take time, Virgo. Also, with the Hierophant being on the bottom of the deck, Virgo, some of you could be interacting with another earth sign, specifically maybe a Taurus, because this is the Taurus card, so it's like I'm getting the sense and feeling of figuring out the direction you want to go for some of you with this person. But then also, it's about, the Hierophant is a card of foundation. And what kind of foundation? What kind of stability do you want to have, Virgo? What is your calling right now? What kind of stability is your calling giving to you right now? It's really spiritual for you guys this month. I'm really fascinated with these messages coming through. And I haven't done this for every sign. Well, first I'm going to get you your runestone for clarity, but I'm also going to get you an oracle card. So we can just get a few more details on how you can maneuver through this energy. Let's see what the runes have to say. Here we go. Okay. Uras. Okay, so there could be, right off the bat I'm getting, there could be a Capricorn or Taurus, but I believe it was Capricorn this showed up, and you might want to check out their reading as well. Some of you are dealing with them, and they are almost creating this sort of slowdown for you, where you're really evaluating what you feel so strongly about. Whatever it is that you feel so strongly for, Virgo, is being evaluated big time in Scorpio season in November here. And, you know, Uras is reversed. And so it's about that. And also, I want to encourage some of you Virgos, make sure you're taking the appropriate time to de-stress. That is coming up pretty big for you, especially with all of these rest cards and your retreat card and Uras being reversed. Okay, it's a month, Virgo, where you're really being encouraged to make sure you're taking time to de-stress, because if you're not, it's going to affect your health. And so we want you to stay healthy, Virgo. So make sure you're taking the proper supplements and eating well. You know, maybe if you aren't already, get into essential oils. Find some that work really well to help calm you, help center you. All that kind of jazz, okay? That's going to be really helpful for you. So now I'm going to get an oracle card because I can't help it, just so we can get a tad bit more information about what else might be helpful for you to do here. So here we go. Okay, I feel like it's this one. Choosing your path, all is possible, Virgo. Okay, so this is simply telling us, Virgo, that you have a choice in November with how much you are slowing down, how much burnout energy you allow yourself to be in, you know, how much, or I should say, that was a terrible way of phrasing that. What stressful situations you're putting yourself in. You have a choice, and you can make the decision to not show up to that specific gathering or party or be around that person, whatever it is that is causing you anxiety and stress. So choosing your path, all is possible. It's about being able to make the decision for yourself, which is beautiful when we have this kind of energy. It's not like it's doom and gloom. You get to choose, you know, how much you're going to allow any of that lingering sort of stress or anxiety or feelings that are resulting from whatever it is you're doing. You can choose to eliminate it. And you will. You're getting the help Scorpio season here. So Virgo, that's it here, but we're going to go over more details in the extended video reading. So that link will be below, and we'll get your oracle message. It's a pick between 3, so you get to listen into your own spirit, your own guides, and pick your oracle message. We'll go over it, and then a few more days, and see astrologically what other days to look out for in November. Okay, so woohoo! And yeah, if any of you Virgos, if you want to go over a personal reading with me, do a consultation, look at something specific, get in contact with me. All the information is below. Love working with you guys. And gosh, I feel like there's something else I need to share with you. Nope, I think that's it. Get some laughs from my silly, funny videos with the zodiac signs and comedy, okay? And thank you so much, Virgo, for all of your likes and your shares and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I mean, it really does support, believe it or not, it really does support all of the work that I do here. So thank you. Really passionate about it. Y'all have a lovely month. Take it easy. Make sure you're getting your rest and all that jazz, okay? I will see you in the next video, Virgo.